Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide Anindya Banerjee. Kal, the biggest mover was yen. USD JPY touched its last year high of nearly 152. और जिससे कारण yen INR is expected to open lower. Now 152 के आसपास जाके it's got stuck and has corrected since क्योंकि there have been fresh comments from the Japanese officials about a possible intervention. मतलब they have not done the intervention, but they are saying कि अगर ये continue रहा तो they may come into the market to intervene and sell dollars and buy yen. But कल जो Bank of Japan का monetary policy था, that was being seen as a reason why the yen is depreciating. Now what did the Bank of Japan do? Basically, Bank of Japan एक तो अपना जो inflation forecast था for the next year, they have revised it sharply upwards, but they kept their inflation forecast below 2% for the FY25. But most importantly, Bank of Japan को जो yield curve control policy है, जहाँ पे they cap the 10-year yield rates at 1%, वहाँ पे they have made a major change. They have said that now that 1% is no longer a hard cap, it is more of a reference rate. और उसके साथ ही they have announced that जो daily fixed rate operation होता था to buy bonds, basically Bank of Japan would intervene to buy bonds at a fixed yield so that the 10-year yields don't rise above 1%. They will abandon it. So they will not be conducting that. So which means one can say at least the soul of the yield curve control policy is almost dead. Because अगर 1% reference rate के हिसाब से act करेगा, then it's up to the Bank of Japan to intervene wherever it wants. It can even allow the yields to rise beyond 1%, but of course it looks like that they will not allow it to rise too much beyond 1%, but 1% now becomes a soft target. So इसलिए you can say that they have sort of abandoned the soul of the yield curve control policy, which means next year, next year, if things stand fine in the global markets, finally the YCC can be abandoned. But the currency markets have not liked it, and जिससे कारण yen has depreciated. Now, the reason being the yen is depreciating so much is कि जो yield differential है between Bank of Japan or rather जो जापान में शॉर्ट टर्म रेट्स है, there is still around 0, with US में it's above 5. Naturally there is a massive yield difference, जिससे कारण yen continues to depreciate. Now that means yen INR is under pressure. Now 152 is a major resistance on the dollar yen. अगर ये level टूटता है तो हो सकता है we can see a sharp rise in the USD JPY and a sharp fall in the yen INR. So bias still continues to be upward on dollar yen and downward on yen INR. Now coming to USDINR, again not much is happening. यहाँ पे भी central bank, like other emerging markets, central bank like PBOC and others, they continue to intervene aggressively and hope that things turn negative for the US dollar. Because basically RBI is hoping that कि ये continuous intervention करके to keep the USDINR stuck at 83.30. It's just that finally the US dollar will change its trend and it will head lower, and that will give the opportunity to RBI to see the dollar rupee move lower, and then they can buy back their sold dollars. But that's again a hope, because apart from the corrections, for the dollar to turn down, the data has to turn for worse. और अभी तक जो US में data आया है, that has been overall strong, especially the जो housing market है उसमें weakness है, but it is not collapsing, and जिससे कारण the job market is very strong. और आज we have a number of data points. एक तो ADP job numbers है, उसके साथ JOLTS का job survey है, we have the ISM data, and also we have the Federal Reserve का meeting tonight. So आज और कल 2 दिन will be quite eventful, and in fact all the way up to Friday will be very eventful for the currency market. We have also the Bank of England tomorrow, and on Friday we have the US jobs report and the ISM data as well. So इसके लिए next 3 days including today is going to be very eventful for the currency market, Keep your eyes trained on EURINR, GBPINR, and of course ENR, क्योंकि USDINR में कुछ खास movement है नहीं. Now USDINR में range is 83.10 and 83.30. Any dip towards 83.10 is a buying opportunity with a stop below 83 on a closing basis. And at the same time, अगर कोई short कर रहा है, then maintain your stop above 83.32 on the spot. अगर उसके ऊपर जाके sustain हो रहा है, then exit your shots and go long. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. A fantastic day ahead.